Quickly, Chris Chelios, Cody Franzen saying that Johan Franzen like verbally abused by Mike Babcock. What are your thoughts on that? Quickly.
I mean, it's just another story that's come out. It's tacking on, not in tacking on in a negative way, but it's just adding on to the story, and it's kind of confirming the other stories that we've heard in a way. Now I haven't. It's on my phone. I haven't got to listen to the Spittin Chiclets episode yet, but I'd like to. I'm going to take a listen to it, and I'd like to hear what Chris Chelios has to say, because I don't know if you read, but there were quotes from Johan Franzen just after the Chelios interview came out, and it doesn't seem like it was too good. And I don't know if you want to get into it right now or next episode, but it really makes me question, yes, Mike Babcock, the person. I don't know if I necessarily question Mike Babcock, the coach, because I have been hearing, it seems like I'm hearing different things, that yes, Mike Babcock was a bad person and a bad coach, but I've also been hearing that Mike Babcock was a good coach but a really bad person. And it makes me question what was going on with the Leafs necessarily behind the scenes. Like, what's their thought process? Because Brendan Shanahan played for Mike Babcock, not for long, but he was there. He knows what happened. I find it hard to believe that Lou knew nothing of what Mike Babcock did, especially since we know of how small the coaches, the 200 hockey men. I find it hard to believe that no one else knew what was going on.
It makes you question Lou even more.
It makes me
about him.
It makes me question, and the thing is, I don't necessarily want to put the blame on Brendan Shanahan, but at the same time, I do put some blame on Brendan Shanahan, but I think he's, based on some of the decisions that I've seen him make, I think he's not necessarily moved past it, but has made better decisions. And it comes back to the day Mike Babcock was fired and the letter he released in what was said and who was emphasized in that letter from Mike Babcock. And Lou, Morgan Riley, and Larry Tannenbaum.
Yes.
And it was quite explicit that Larry Tannenbaum was the reason Mike Babcock came to Toronto, or that's what it felt in the letter. So it comes to me, I come to question who is not necessarily in charge, who made the big decisions. Was it Larry Tannenbaum that said, we're getting Mike Babcock? And was it Larry Tannenbaum who said, no, you cannot fire Mike Babcock? When it was reported that Dubas had asked to, or there was rumors that Dubas asked to fire Babcock at the end of last season.
Well,
so that's pretty much my spiel on it.